All right, guys, I want to welcome you to the Do Work Podcast. The Do Work Podcast. Oh, let me turn up my mic. There we go. And it's on. Go. All right, we're starting that over. I want to welcome you to the Do Work Podcast. The Do Work Podcast is a weekly podcast where we discuss all things mindset. I'm with you guys. I'm like tapping into Instagram real quick. We discuss all things mindset, motivation, entrepreneurship, and how to become the best version of yourself possible. Today is no different. I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing. Today is no different. All right. So today is day 31. We have finally reached day 31 of our 31 days of motivation and mindfulness. And before I start, I just have to say this. Go Phillies. We're in the World Series. Everybody else can suck it. All right. Now, go Phillies. We're in the World Series. Everybody else, you can suck it. Oh, by the way, the Eagles are winning. This is like a big day. All right. Anyway, back to the podcast. So, day 31. Yo, I just want to recap at this point. I'm live on Instagram right now as well. If you have not been tuning in, we did 31 days of mindfulness and motivation. Every day, just 10 minutes of something to help you jumpstart your day or be an intermediate in your day to help you stay focused on your goals. And there were so many amazing topics covered. We talked about things like how bad do you want it, how to be fearless, how to be present, daily gratitude, consistency, faith, learning to say no, minding your own business. We talked about energy and vibes, focus, how to fail forward, never be too good to mop the floor, humility, being humble, suffering and sacrifice, being you, learn to be alone. That was a good one because a lot of people commented on the Learn to Be Alone episode. Analyzing your circle, give me more, manifesting your dreams. I mean, this stuff goes on and on. I didn't even know we did this. Get inspired, patience, fuck it. Yo, what's up, Tate? How you doing? I know I ain't been on here in a minute, for real. It's just so many things. Team no sleep, forgiveness, no regrets, admitting when you're wrong, meditating, being your own hype man, doing what you love and letting it kill you, addressing the new you, not the old you. And here we are. We're at day 31. Like, who knew we would get here? So the whole purpose of this series was just honestly, like I said, to give you guys something. I'll get with you in a minute. To give you guys something to really like just set the tone of your day. A lot of people say, they wish they had my voice in their ears and in their head. So this was my way of doing it, providing you 31 days of tips, strategy, ideals to keep you motivated and focused in the meantime. Now, it's also Halloween today. This is day 31, October 31st. It is Halloween. I know I am dressed in Phillies gear, but this was very Mary J. Blige for me. This year, I wanted to be, our theme at the gym was musical artists, either dead or alive, and I chose Mary J. Blige. And if you want to go to my Instagram, yo, thank you for the badge, Tate. You're the best. If you want to go to my Instagram, go over to my Instagram. You can see the full video of me dancing and acting for a little bit. All right, back to the show. So, the beautiful thing about this 31 days of motivation and mindfulness is that it really, though I came in every day to create things to help you bring awareness to where you are in your journey, I personally learned so much because as I'm going through these steps each and every day, I started to realize there were things that I used to do that I wasn't doing anymore. Like I wasn't being consistent with my daily gratitude. I wasn't being consistent with my motivation. Sometimes my faith was faltering. I wasn't being good at saying no. Like, so as I was taking you guys through all these steps, like it put me in a place where I was like, damn, Dee, you got to be a little more accountable on yourself here because you're not being as consistent as you should be with all these steps. So what I think I'm going to do, I am going to take, I'm probably going to post this on my website. So if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to the website, divarichards.com. We send out bi-monthly newsletters. I am going to put the 31 days of motivation and mindfulness. Like literally, guys, I wrote it on the calendar. Literally. I am gonna put each topic on my website so you guys can see it, click in, lock in, get focused, and all that great stuff. That's the plan. Now, we are getting ready to go into, for November, we're going into our Viewers Choice series, which simply means this. I will be answering all your questions, concerns, whatever you want to talk about, and we will go back to having guests. I do have guests, usually more than not, recently just not, but November, we're going back to having guests so we can have dialogue and learn and grow together. Like, that's the plan. That is the plan moving forward. So if you haven't, guys, take time, go back, listen to each episode. There is something there for everyone. There's definitely something there for you if you're within the sound of my voice. So I want to make sure you get that. 31 days of motivation and mindfulness. You can find it on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, SoundCloud, wherever you stream your podcast services. Make sure to go check it out. Support it, share it with other people. And if you listen to an episode and you don't agree with something, or you do agree with something, send me a message, a DM, an email. Like, I enjoy that dialogue. I enjoy that back and forth. So I want to make sure we keep the lines of communication open. All right, we keep it open. And again, if you don't know, the Phillies are in the World Series. All right, moving on. Moving on. Oh, hey, what's up, guys? The Phillies are in the World Series. Yes, we're doing big things, big things, big things. All right, guys. So again, thank you for tuning into the Do Work Podcast. The Do Work Podcast is a weekly podcast where we discuss all things mindset, motivation, entrepreneurship, and how to live life the best way possible, on your terms, your way, fulfilling your destiny and your purpose. All right. And remember, I know I say this all the time, but I'm going to say it again. Remember, nothing changes unless you do. Nothing changes unless you do the work. And the Phillies are in the World Series.